What up, guys? It's Josh, and today is the day that we are going to go get a motor for this Mm80, and we're going to pimp it out. I've got some stuff coming in from Amazon, so we're going to go slide to Old Harbor Freight real quick for this tornado weather that's supposedly going to hit Kentucky here. Is coming through here, but yeah, let's go get a motor. What my plan is with this bike, like I said, is going to be like a green and black. I'm thinking about swapping these Monster Moto plastics onto this bike because it's just blacked out and it could use some bling. And I feel like that's not going to match the green as well. So it may do is a little bit of plastic swapping. Only thing I'm going to do to this bike is take the seat off, fenders off, ignore the guard dog. He's going to bark if he sees a cat. Everything's kind of just going to get like black and green, and the theme's gonna be good. I got some pro taper grips and everything coming for it, so we're actually gonna pimp this bike out to a certain extent. But let's go get a motor, and then you're gonna find out and you're gonna see what we're gonna do to it. Well, I just made a quick pit stop to pick up our new heart for the Mega Moto 80. Yeah, buddy, we got that 212 for the Mega Moto, baby. We're gonna take a gander at it when we get home here. Then we're going to start the build. Well, we are back. So, step one is going to be start tearing this bike apart. First thing I'm going to do is remove the engine off this here one. I've got new brakes and everything for it. This is the running one. This is the one that we're gonna try to pimp out here. I've got everything supposed to be here by Thursday. But yeah, we're going to start tearing into this. Step one is definitely going to be the motor. The heads of the bolts are 10 millimeter and the nuts are 13s. But also, we're also going to have to remove this first. Move all that off. We're going to leave our factory 35 on it because the motor's not going to be that built to even worry about a 420 chain. But yeah, we're just going to start off with removing some trim. Then we're going to move into removing the engine. And the only thing you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver to remove trim. Alright, so we got our front trim removed. It's just a Phillips screwdriver for the front ones, and then these just pop out. So you want to get your cover off here, and there's going to be a 10 millimeter bolt here and two on the bottom that will remove this. And you also want to take this Phillips screw out and this Phillips screw out, and it's going to remove this part of the cover so you can access removing the chain off the clutch and removing the engine. Now we've gained access to the clutch, which is an 8 millimeter bolt, and the clutch should just pull right off. And this clutch is actually in really excellent shape, so we're actually probably going to save this motor for something because it runs like a top. But remove this 8 millimeter, and then you're going to remove your engine by the 13 millimeter nuts and the 10 millimeter bolt head. And then we'll be right back. And I forgot to mention, you're going to have to loosen the motor to get your throttle assembly loose, which is just a Phillips screw on that, and then the 8 millimeter bolt down at the bottom. You'll have to shift the motor that way, though, to get it off. So boom, there you have it. The engine has been deleted. So now you're going to take your Phillips screwdriver and pull the fender off, and then you can pull the rest of the chain guard off. Then we're gonna probably try to tackle the brakes. I'm gonna remove the caliper off the bike, and then I'm also gonna remove this seat since we're getting ready for a paint job. And the seat just takes 2 Allens on the back head of it, and we gotta remove it anyway because I got a nice seat cover coming. So remove the brake caliper with 2 Allens. Remove the fender, the other side of the chain guard, and the seat's got to come off. And then we can start taking wheels and tires off and prepare for paint. All right, we got the frame stripped down. So now we're going to get ready to lay some green down. I'm going to scuff this up just a little bit so we can get stick and get most of this dirt off of it. I'm going to scuff it up, and we're going to shoot some green. Well, fellas, we got her scuffed up and painted. Let me zoom you out just a little bit so we can get a walk around. It ain't perfect because it's Rust-Oleum and it's not clear coated. but it looks pretty good. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect paint job by any means necessary, but for what we're gonna do, this is actually a pretty nice paint job for just a bike like this. Just go out and have a little fun with it. But yeah, most of my stuff, I mean, I've got everything here to make it run. Besides my like bling bling items. I don't have any of my bling stuff, but I could technically get this bike running today, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna take my time with it. These ain't perfect. I didn't clean up all the scratches off the fenders, but I shot them with a little fresh coat of black because to me it's just gonna make them look just a little bit better because they did have a certain look to them I didn't like. But yeah, the frame is painted. So in this video we've so far disassembled the whole bike, painted the bike, painted the fenders, and we're getting it ready to be a pimped out bike. But this is episode 1 of the Mega Moto 80 build. I'll be back with episode 2 when we start reassembly. We're gonna put the motor on it. I said I was gonna take a peek at it, but honestly, I gotta get ready to go to work. So I'm gonna leave it in the box, and plus we're supposed to have a storm coming through here, so I kind of just don't want to get it out right now and just get it wet or anything what's to happen to it. Even though I got a garage this big, but either way, this has been the end of this episode. This has been Kentucky Mini Bikes. Don't forget to check out Kentucky Mini Bike Nation on Facebook. Just go into groups, look for Kentucky Mini Bike Nation. We be on there. We be ready to ride. I'll be building these MM80s. God bless y'all, and have a good one.